Welcome to Big Dog Studio, a channel devoted to photography. A few weeks ago, I did my first impressions of a brand new 8x10 camera, the Intrepid Mark II. And I have a few updates for you. Okay, so number one, my very favorite thing about this camera is it fits in a Tenba messenger bag. Okay. So here's the camera. It fits with 3 film holders, the lens, the meter, filters, dark cloth, all ready to go. And it's not such a monstrous bag that it's hard to walk around with. You can feel kind of like a normal person walking around instead of a pack mule. So it's really great. That's the best thing about the camera, and it's really awesome. All right, let me show you some of the modifications I've made since last time. Okay, so since last time, I've blackened the areas that I talked about before, anything inside of the bellows, any of the parts of the camera, that's part of a light trap. I used waterproof India ink to darken that down. A few more things that I did. I installed rigid Fresnel on the back to make viewing easier. I just went to my office supply store, got one of the rigid 2-time magnifiers, cut it down on my table saw and put it on here. It works great. The 3-time magnifiers don't work quite as well, so I use 2 times. You can use it or not use it, whatever you like. Okay, but the main thing that I did is, if you watched the last video, I had a problem inserting the holder, right? And the ridge on the holder would hit on these tabs. Okay, well, I took this back off. There's 2 machine screws down here that go into threaded bolts, and they use 2mm Allen wrenches to take off. So you take these off, you slide this out. You then take off the ground glass. Now be careful to use the right screwdriver. It's a small screwdriver, and make sure you don't lose those bolts, and you certainly don't want to strip them, but none of it is hard. So you take those out. That gives you this flat plate, and I'm going to trick this down to see if you can see it, and I'll show you closer in a minute. And I beveled this inside edge on the table saw. Let me show you inserting a holder. First I'll show you what was last time, and then I'll show you one this time. Okay, that bevel now just rides up right over the ridge of the film holder, and it just locks into place. It works a lot better than it did before. Let me pull that out. It just comes out. One more time. So there, now I'm letting go. Click, and it's in. It's much better. So this inside edge on this piece is what I beveled. And let me show you by installing a holder again. There we go. I hope you enjoyed watching this and this is useful to you. As always, leave a comment if you would like, and I'll try to answer as best I can.